there are federal investigations and civil lawsuits over a water crisis happening in Jackson, Mississippi.
Residents went a whole week without water this summer. 5 Greater Cincinnati Water Works employees were actually among those called in to help fix things.
They talked exclusively to our Evan Millward when they got home. Evan.
Yeah, so when you think of disaster relief, and we've heard so much about that recently, you normally think of the Red Cross or a power company, linemen going to help. But water is a utility too. And I'm told those 5 people got weeks, if not months worth of repairs done in a matter of about 15 days down in Jackson.
Water technology isn't much different from when this pump station along the Ohio and California was running steam.
Water plants are very similar. A lot of the technology hasn't changed in a long time. So what we work on here is very similar to what's there equipment-wise.
Plant maintenance supervisor Justin Barkey is just back from Mississippi's capital city.
We sent people that handle the electrical side, instrumentation side, and everything like that. We put a lot of thought into the group that was going down to make sure we could cover all of the trades and what was needed.
Years of failing infrastructure and then record rainfall made a problem a disaster there. Residents were under boil advisories for weeks, then went a week without water at all, relying on bottles handed out.
When we arrived, we were more put on more of a specialty thing, like move to the pumps and handle this.
The 5 from Cincinnati worked with groups from Arkansas and Maryland, 15 days straight, long hours, repairing 12 pumps.
And our first response is, how can we help? We knew based on what they needed, they listed that we had people that could assist them.
Waterworks interim executive director got that call from the Ohio Emergency Management Agency.
Lots of those are time-consuming repairs, so that was probably the biggest struggle, getting parts and equipment in to make repairs.
You can see the crew at work in this thank you video from Mississippi's EMA. So why reach out to Cincinnati?
Cincinnati Water is definitely a leader throughout the country in water treatment and our processes and everything.
Though we don't have the infrastructure problems of Jackson, Mississippi, Barkey says they came home with new connections and new ideas.
It's more of an appreciation for what we have here, the things we have in place here.
So I ask if that kind of disaster relief could be more common for water utilities, even maybe sending a crew back to Jackson, and the interim executive director says it might. It certainly was effective there, so people may take notice. Stay tuned. Craig.